Rising. How are you today?
I'm fine, and how are you?
I'm amazing. I feel great. It's sunny. I love it. I'm happy.
I can see that big smile on your face, so you
Yeah.
and I like the background. Now that's where I should be right now, sitting by
I
the
know.
ocean.
It's my fave.
It's a pleasure to have you here with us. I'm in a role here trying to promote some small businesses and encourage our people to support small businesses because the big corporation decide that we're not good for them to hire us, but it's nice to spend our money with them. So we want to encourage our listeners to start supporting small business. And I met you last week, and when I discovered what you do, I decided I wanted to have a little talk with you. So Queen Goddess is the name.
Queen Goddess Hope, yes.
Queen Goddess Hope. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I am better known as Nadia Atkinson. I am an entrepreneur, creative visionary, cultural advocate for redefining hair braiding in South Florida. I have a mobile hair braiding service that I decided to launch to encourage our people to get away from colonialism as much as possible. I've been an entrepreneur since 2013. I started out as an author and then I had a clothing brand and I've also was doing logistics and shipping containers and barrels and all of that stuff for 10 years, last 10 years. And I decided I'm tired of looking at the computer all day. And I'm like, what could I do to serve my community as well as pour into, our youth as much as possible? Because I feel like a lot of them are lost, in some way. And I decided to come up with this mobile hair braiding service because a lot of women are, we get annoyed by going to the hair salons, we're running late for appointments, then you get to the appointment, then the hairdresser is also late. You have to go buy hair, you have to do this, it's a whole bunch of things. And I'm like, no, I'd rather come to people. Some people want to be in their home anyway. Some people can't always be away from their jobs or whatever it may be. So, I wanted to create something that allowed me to give back to our culture, offer strength, wisdom, and encouragement, allow self-expression, as well as tap into our natural way of life, which is, hair braiding. Is something that originated, during slave times. They created braids for slave routes, and um, why not go back to that?
I was reading something the other day that in the days of slavery, slaves used to hide messages in their braids, in their hair, and
Hmm.
that's the way they communicate so the Baka master wouldn't know what was going on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think it's so important, like I mentioned, a lot of us wear weaves, we straighten our hairs, we color it blonde oftentimes we see, it doesn't allow for us to have the sun beat down on our heads to give us upgrades. I think it's also important that we're letting our scalp breathe. I have a certification from Florida for braiding hair. So I also educate the community on the healthiness of hair and the importance of having healthy hair. So I really love it. I really think it's important and it's an honor again for me to be here. But we really need to get back to our origins and recognize how far we have come as people and stop trying to be like our oppressors so much.
Amen. I will second that. I, I remember as a child growing up and watching our parents straightening the girls' hair and that hot comb, and then with a chemical, and it would burn them, and and I used to hate that so much. So, as a youth, I just loved the natural hairstyle. How long
Yeah.
did it take you to um, study to start doing this?
I actually have been doing it since I was a teenager. My dad's wife had a hair braiding, kind of like a studio in our house. People would come over every weekend and she would let me practice on her head. So learned from a kid and Later, I just started doing my own hair because braiding is extremely expensive. A lot of people charge 500 to $1,000 in New York, where I'm from. So when I was saying, hey, it cost me a couple, bucks to buy some hair, I can do my hair on my own. I just thought, why not create an affordable service that I can actually come to someone's home to do their hair? So I've been doing it since I was a teenager.
Mm. And you have all your certificate, you're certified. It's not a little fly by night thing you're running here. You are have a
Mm,
nice business. I'm showing on the screen here
yeah.
some of the work that you perform. How long does it take to do a nice braid job?
Oh, child. Everybody's different, some I call them little peanut heads, but some heads are different. Some people have a lot of hair. I have a lot of hair, so my hair usually takes 8 to 10 hours. Someone with a smaller head would take 4 to 6 hours. On average, right now, I'll say about 5.5 max. Because I'm braiding faster, I can do different things. It depends though, because sometimes it's also a therapy session, for my, biblical people out here, it's a ministry. Sometimes people need a little bit more love in other ways. You're pouring into the souls, you're beautifying someone. So it's more of a therapy session as well. So something that should take 4 to 5 hours may take 8 hours because the conversation is needed. A
Mm-hmm.
therapy session is needed. So you're also revamping someone's physical, but you may be helping them heal their soul at the same time.
And you travel all over Florida to do this. There anywhere you'll go if someone call you?
Yeah, so I offer, consider it's a mobile braiding service. There's a $60 fee for us to travel. It also includes your hair. It includes any products that we would need to make sure that your style, lasts as long as possible. It also includes like any gas or tolls that we may be needed. We also travel to Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Georgia, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Maryland, DC, Michigan, Nebraska, Virginia. Texas, Washington, wherever you need. If you're willing to pay, for a flight, I'll come to you too.
That's fantastic. I mean, I couldn't do that because there's nothing in my head to do. But
You got a beard a little.
you could do my beard.
The Rastas always got dreads in their beard, so why not?
Uh, we're talking here to Nadia. She's a goddess, queen goddess of hope,
Yeah.
and we're talking about her business, a small business where she will come to you and wherever you are, if you want that natural hairstyle. And there's somebody here said they love your reasons. You want her to come to Atlanta to do your stuff there, Black Lion?
Let's go. That's my second home.
So I know this is the age of social media. People want to look you up. Where can they find you?
Yeah, my main page right now is Queen Goddess Hope, Goddes, Hope, one word. Again, Queen Goddess Hope on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, everything. I'm everywhere as Queen Goddess Hope. My hair page is Hair by QGH. I have a great following there on the Queen Goddess Hope page. I'm talking about uplifting our community, allowing them to heal childhood trauma, really be their authentic self, teaching people how to become free. Like I mentioned, my goal is to help oppressed people become free, and that starts with healing in your mind first.
I like that. I like what you said when you're working with someone and the brain might take a little longer because of the conversation you're having with that person and the
Hmm.
spiritual thing that's going on. So it's not just going to somebody's house and go bop 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 bop. You're having a conversation and that's really nice.
Absolutely. A lot of people don't know, but I've been endorsed, many times as a life coach. I have a women's entrepreneurship certification from Cornell University. So a lot of my clients are often women, other women entrepreneurs or women who are seeking some type of healing, some type of guidance. A lot of times people don't realize that I have to have good energy because I'm pouring it directly into your head, right? We had Solange Clap her song "Don't Touch My Hair." We don't realize the transactional energy that happens when you're putting your personal energy into someone's hair. So, you have to be cognizant of the energy that people are putting on you when they're doing your hair. So my energy has to be A1 if I'm braiding someone's hair for that long. I can't be a toxic individual. I can't come with loud energy, always cursing, be nasty, showing up, in a poor environment or giving poor energy to somebody. I want to be able to inspire, lift them up, transform them, one braid at a time. And like you said, that sometimes is a therapy on its own, but I have to also have done the work to be able to provide such a service.
Mm. So if someone want to give you a call, how much notice would they have to give you for you to come out to see them, or it depends on how far you have to travel?
Yeah, for braiding, usually it's just 48 hours. I have a website. It's called Braids by Hope. So it's braidsbyhope.wordpress.com. Usually it's just 48 hours. I don't think the website will actually let you book without 48 hours notice. That allows me to have time to map quest your address, see how far you are. Usually the fee will increase if we're driving 2 hours, 5 hours, and up. There's no more max than I think $200 if I'm traveling 5 hours to I'd rather drive. So usually South Florida I can get anywhere within at least a couple of hours. But for the most part, everyone's been local, at least an hour or less drive.
I have a friend who is a hairstylist, and he have client in like I think one of his clients is the wife of someone who play for Pittsburgh Steelers, and they would fly him in for a weekend where all the wives got together. They have this main client have a salon in her house,
Yeah.
and he would go there for the weekend, and all of her friends come over to do all the kind of here. So, if someone want to have like a couple people, and you just make a trip and do all of them at the same time, can that work?
Absolutely. I call that like a VIP treatment or a VIP client. I'm pretty accessible. I have over t 12, 13,000 followers all over the internet, so I have to commit time every day to DM and speak. So, if they're not able to catch me on, the website, they can definitely text my phone or, reach out to me and we'll make a private appointment. That's not a problem. I love that concept anyway. I'd rather go and take a couple of days and do a whole bunch of clients at one time. Usually the days that I would do that would be Sunday and Monday. Like if I'm flying into a new place, I would fly in on a Saturday, and then Sunday and Monday would be committed to just braiding out of town.
Oh, yeah. Thank you very much for that. Really appreciate you talking to me this morning. Is there anything else that you'd like our listeners to know about what you do, or what information they might need from you?
Absolutely. I mean, if we are talking to some of our men who feel like they don't have any hair and they want a life coaching session, I do offer that as well. If they feel like I offer life coaching, inner child healing, venting to hope. If you want someone you could just talk to, maybe you don't have someone to talk to. I learned that during the pandemic, a lot of
Mm-hmm.
people feel like they're lonely or they don't have an ear. Sometimes therapy is expensive. Layoffs are really high right now, and especially in our community. So people don't have insurance. Just because I've received this training, I am able to provide it. That website is imqgh.wordpress.com as well. But again, the easiest way to reach me, you can text 732-215 9189. Again, that is 732-215-9189. That's USA number. I'm on WhatsApp. Feel free to reach me there. If you're interested, I can text you the link there. You can book services. Again, I offer inner child healing, venting sessions, life coaching sessions. And if you want to book the hair salon, I'll also give you the information for that too.
That is so crucial, as you mentioned that during COVID, and that when we realized a lot of people, were lonely and didn't have anybody to talk to, and we can tell from the station that during COVID, like we were the best friends for many of people who were stuck at home and couldn't go out, but they could log on in the daytime, come in the chat room, and it's like a little family
Yeah,
thing. So that's really nice.
absolutely.
Again, thank you for talking to us and give us your social media handle again.
Yes, Queen Goddess Hope on Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn.
Thank you very much. Have a blessed day.
Thank you, Ram.
You're quite
Peace.
welcome. And I know you picked on me a while ago, with my bald head, so I'm gonna come see you. see,
Okay.
see what you can
Much
do for my
respect.
bald head.
I got you,
But
man.
the ladies said they like my bald head. They like to rub the bald head.
Ow!
So
Okay.
thanks, Nid. Have a blessed day.
All right, peace, man.
All right, good, good. Peace out. All right, yeah, let's support our small businesses. And if you have a small business and you want us to give a little helping hand, listen, that's what we're here for. And do remember tomorrow, man, tomorrow, the economic boycott is on. We not spend no money at Walmart, and we not spend no money at Target, and we not buy no gas. Listen, we need. I know some of my Jamaican friends out there say, oh, you can't tell me which part to send my money. You can't. Listen, we need to start. You know, see what is going on in the world here? Want to really see what is going on? MSNBC just fired everybody were up on here. If you're brown or you're black or you're Chinese, as long as that white, you're gone. I mean, look at Morning Joe. Them sure gone to nothing, but they're still on the air. So let's wake up and smell the mint tea. All right, so coming up, we're going to pay tribute to the late David Scott Scotty, who passed away 2023.